With me in the studio is Richard Hortness, who was a two-time Canadian Olympic swimmer, is a teacher, father, and co-leader of a new community fitness movement. He's here to talk about the November Project, which is a free fitness movement that was born in Boston as a way to keep in shape during the cold New England winters. Richard will be demonstrating some exercises later on, but welcome, Richard.
Thanks.
Do you miss competing?
Absolutely. I mean, competition was huge for me as a swimmer, but really the day in, day out, and the thing that people don't see when you do go to competition, right, is the training. And so that's what makes this different for me, is that in training, I could show up every day and sometimes a teammate would be there but not really present. Here, everybody that shows up wants to be there. They're all there to push themselves to their limits, to give 100% of what they have. And it's not just me and a bunch of people that train to be athletes. It's me and a 4-year-old who goes to work out in LA, and it's an 86-year-old that goes to work out in Edmonton to do stairs with them. It's all 30 cities across the world that are working out together all at the same time, basically. All
the same time?
Pretty much.
At what time?
So in Vancouver, we run at 6:29, so not 6:30.
Why?
Because you will remember 6:29. Yeah. We're always at Queen Elizabeth Park. And through the winter, we've had a core group of 40, 45 really solid people. We only started here in Vancouver officially in July of last year. And our biggest group was at our Canada Day workout, 156 people. And to have 40 people show up consistently through the winter, even though it's raining, even though it's cold, even though it's crappy outside.
And that time of the morning too.
Yeah, and that time of the morning, right? People that are making the effort to show up to work out together because they understand the value of the community that they're in. They understand that, the woman with the double knee braces that's coming to just exercise, or the woman that even though she can't lift her arm above her, here, she's still doing the exercises, still getting good workout. Her daughter now comes with her. That's wonderful. Yeah.
And I mean, so it's all shapes and sizes, it's free, and I would like us to do some partner exercises,
Absolutely.
Right? So
a big part of what we do is partner exercises because it is about building community. So the first one's super, super easy, okay? So it's called a curtsy lunge. So we all know the traditional curtsy, right? It's like you're doing a bowling kick out. So you're going to go with your right leg behind you first, and your right arm is also going to come up. So we're going to interlock arms like this. We're going to look into each other's eyes so we can build a connection. And then we're going to kick our legs out and the curtsy. And then we'll just switch arms and come back down. So what we'll do is we'll do this 5 or 6 times.
5 or 6 times.
In workout at a different station. But what happens is we'll do this exercise and then we'll run to another spot in the park. And then we'll do a different partner exercise or a different exercise. And then we'll come back and we'll cycle through this for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. Our warm-ups are generally 15 minutes. We start with a group cheer. We call it our bounce. And then after we do the 25 minutes of work, we do a burnout. So anything you have left in the tank, you'll do an exercise or a group exercise, relay style usually, and you do that. Once that's done, we give out a positivity award and an award that we created here just for Vancouver. And that one goes to the person that works really hard regardless of their level. Yeah.
Is there another one?
Yeah, absolutely. So another exercise that we can do, it's called a hoisty. So at the very top, we're going to jump, we're going to say the word hoisty, we're going to put a little emphasis in it, but you're going to cross arms. You're going to grab at the wrists. Hold each other's wrists, okay? We're going to get nice and close. We're going to squat down all the way.
All the way down?
Okay, so you're not done until your bum touches the ground.
Okay, it is.
Okay, and then we're going to pull and jump, hoisty.
And how many times?
So we can do that, I mean, as many times as we want. But generally, we go 5 or 10 exercises per station. And we cycle through and go over and over. The workouts are rarely ever exactly the same. We do have personal record workouts that we'll do once a month, and that's the last Wednesday of every month. We also, on the last Wednesday, tag people's shirts. So you show up, you bring your jacket, your shirt, whatever. We'll spray paint it, and that's the cool thing about this. Because we're in 30 cities, right? We're in San Francisco, Boston, LA, places in Wisconsin, and we're in Reykjavik, Iceland, right? So you could be in any of these places, and you could see somebody, and all you need to see is the middle of the shirt, and you know exactly what that is. Wow. And the craziest thing about this community is you can go walking through an airport wearing a November Project shirt, somebody that you've never met before, you'll see them, you'll recognize each other's clothes, and you can give that person a hug. That's because great. You're part of the same family.
Richard, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show. It was lots of fun.
Yeah.
And stay tuned, we'll be right back.